Okay, all right. Let's just jump into it because again. Oh, by the way, before I mention this, I've been trying to respond to comments again. I'm really sorry, guys. Like I said, you guys have seen videos have been weird. I'm trying to fix the channel up. I'm trying to fix the channel up now. This week, I'm trying to get everything back to normal. Um, Honestly, to give some context, you'll see later on, I've really been focusing on work and school and a bunch of other life stuff, but I've really been focusing on work because I'm trying to get the production value of the channel, like the production level of everything, a lot better, a lot faster. So I'm trying to get like the income and like getting the items. I have a lot of stuff right now. None of it installed, obviously. Things here and there, but the point is, I'm trying to make these videos better, and it's just taken a lot of time. So I've kind of not lost track of the channel, but my consistency is not what it used to be. But I'm trying to fix that now. I'm trying to fix that as well as I can. So yeah, um, this video is supposed to still be on the weekend, but it's not. That's kind of still my fault, but honestly, I think it should be fine from here on out. But yeah, I have been responding to the comments again now. I'll be doing that again, so feel free. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I'm really sorry if I was, if it felt like I was ignoring some people. I checked the latest comment I could see that I really wanted to respond to, but I didn't get to was 4 weeks ago. So yeah, that's on me. All right, for airing you guys for a month. I know that can feel really annoying, and I'm really sorry for that. Anyways, enough apologizing. Let's just jump right into it because we're here to have fun. Um, oh yeah, Ren was getting his ass kicked. I totally forgot about that. Oh, they did one on one, right? Okay, good. Because in my head I was thinking I was like, I think they did. Let's just start it. Okay, three, two, one, go. I think they agreed on one on one. I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, Ren's. I don't see him winning this at all. What feels right? Hmm. I wonder how strong Silva is. Like the patches. I mean, the previous patches, like 500 years ago, fought Hal. So I imagine they're pretty strong. Well, they all died, didn't they? I think they all died. I mean, they did. We saw their souls, but I'm just trying to figure out they won or no. I don't think they did. No, they fought Hal, but they died. I think who won was Manamune was the one that Manamune and whoever the Asakura was. No, yes, because because the second, or I guess the first reincarnation, so like the second Hal was part of Silva's bloodline. So yeah, I think it was the Asakura of that time period, and then Manamune that killed Hal. It's so weird to think that there was like a there's a point where Hal was able to be killed. I wonder how much effort that took. Like, I don't think we're gonna see the flashback because we don't have enough episodes or time, and I really don't think that's the point. But it's just kind of weird to imagine, like, imagine how dying. You I'll tell you what, they made those spirits a lot more creepy. It feels weird how like the X laws are now. It's fun. Well, I'm learning. T- They're the Wisdom Kings, divas. Okay, is it no that from the rest? Oh, those are the team names. Also, I'm really sorry, guys. Like normally my pronunciation's okay. These words are past my skill level. It's not gonna happen. Especially since we have less than 13 episodes left. Uh keep it a buck. I'm gonna be honest, alright? Probably not gonna hear me say those words probably. And before one of you guys in the comments puts down like one of those like breakdowns, it's like syllable by syllable. Like it's E C what like please don't do that. I still won't get it. And you'll feel like you failed. I don't want to disappoint you guys. Not everyone's gonna do it. Is that not out of the ring? There's pillars? The perspective on that shot was weird. Oh, are they leaving? No, I don't think they're leaving, but what are they doing? Well, damn. What was the trick? Yeah, he looks fine. How's he meant to hit him? Hmm. Yeah, it is like yo. To be fair, yeah, they are a lot like yo. Like yo, well, yo even has like he has the what is it? The Buddha technique. Like yo's philosophy is very much like it works. Actually, didn't is that's why they showed up because they sensed like when Yo was trying to save Ryu, they felt a sincerity, so they helped. I think that's what she said. Also, I don't remember her name, the leader. My bad. Hmm. So why compete to protect the balance? Hmm. Sati. Okay. These guys are so interesting. Mostly because I know nothing about them. Because, like I said in the previous one, someone mentioned it. Like in the previous anime adaptation of them, they were not this. Like they were close, not really. They had the likeness, like they looked like them, kind of. Him. Oh, but yeah, these guys are they're completely new to me. Damn, Jesus. Oh, yeah, it's true. He will be good practice for Yo. Like this is the best practice he could have gotten for someone like Yo. But I wonder what is he doing? Like, mm-hmm. I wonder what he figured out because I don't know. Like, how do you? Because I never figured out like because I've always been like, yeah, having that clarity, you should be like that's a advantage. But I never thought like, how would you beat a person like that? So actually, if I was in Ren's shoes, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what I'd do. Why is it you two? Just He is, yeah. He got the weakest, yeah. Mm. Oh, she doesn't need to. Oh, I get it. Oh, in terms of like exploitation. Mm. They don't mix. Mm. A humble servant and a spoiled brat. They don't mix. Mm. Or maybe change the dynamic, switch roles. I still don't get what's happening. Like, what did he do? Why is it wood? Like, how did he punch through it? Oh, oh, the other one stepped in. Is he gonna? Okay, you know what? I believe he can take them all on now. But I still want to see. I want to figure out what he did. Jesus, Sati shouldn't care. I don't think. Isn't this guy not really being very neutral? Or like, maybe I'm misinterpreting what they meant. But yeah, right? Ah, bro, I'm so confused. Like, what did he do? Yeah, they whole right. He's right, bro. Could you imagine Chocolate right now? Yeah, you guys need to train. But I want to figure out what they did. What did they do? Mhm. Oh, they're not Wisdom Kings. They're Meal. Is Horohoro gonna step in? But the mm, well, yeah, I thought it's not fatal. I thought it was a Furyoku, like it's more of a spiritual attack. Mm. Well, I mean, he's got experience. Mm. Just trying to get into your psyche. That's true. I mean, they're your enemy. Like, I don't think you should take them that seriously. Don't ignore what they say, but I mean, he's not wrong. He's the strongest one in the team. So Yeah, it's weird. I'm glad they point that out. I totally forgot. Yeah, they brought him back. Well, Sati brought him back. It's weird. And now he's fighting them. Damn, these guys are huge. Damn. Oh, why is everyone always getting stabbed? Eisen. Not that Eisen. The other Eisen. Every time I hear the name Eisen, I just oh, that was instinctive. Or was it okay? Yeah. So what's the point? Huh? Eh? Huh? What? He I, he's going through something right now. I don't get what's happening. Huh? Oh. Mm, huh? Why you no cheer? Oh. You don't trust your brother? Mm, I see. Damn. She's scared of him? He's still the weakest one, but the other two just got jumped. I'm still confused as to what happened with the not horror with the music picked up left husband. I'm still confused as to what happened to Chocolo. I'm feeling hyped a little bit, but this right wife. Okay, familial. Is there a reason for that? Dude, look, he's the same animation. Dancing is ridiculous. Damn, he shared the full thing. Poetic. Well, metaphors are nuts. He's different. Who's oh, these guys have been everywhere. Oh, he saved them. deal? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. You don't know a whole lot about Horohoro. Yeah, why is he? That's true. That goes for a lot of people. A lot of people have some stuff where it's like you get like surface level things from them. Obviously, don't dig into people's business, but a lot of times people don't tell you even like 20% of their story. Mm, damn, it's hardcore. That's like some Norse god like mythology or something. They're giving a lot of hype to horror right now. It's fire, fire from mice. Um, feel like things just got very serious very quickly. I got very tense in that last like 5 minutes of just horror getting described by like every main player. The entire story is just like, yeah, horror is a big deal. It's like he was. Don't get me wrong. I always liked him, but it definitely the story's definitely been holding him back a little bit. The guitar's going. That's true. Red doesn't care. He's like, listen, man, you just be you for now. Like, we don't need a fake. We need someone who's sincere in how he feels. So Horohoro has a dark past. It's ending new? We have a new ending. This might have been the last episode, but where I was watching it from didn't have the ending included. This will probably be the last ending, right? It's like a it's like a tablet, strings of oh oh the Oh, it's the five. It's birds too. It's Courage Soul. That's what it's called. Cool. It's beautiful. It's a lot of crazy and damn. Oh God, I'm getting shivers. Encounters in hell? What the hell? Look what I did there. Yeah. No. Whoa. Okay. That episode was. I didn't do a lot of like vocal reaction. I did a lot of focusing, but that episode gave me a lot of shivers, like a lot of anticipation, a lot of anticipation. Not just the ending, but like the. I don't know why, because it's like Chocolove has died already and like gone through his transformation. Ren did his training thing. Yo's done his like he's now back and on the team. Ryu and Faust have been doing their thing. The X-Laws are now being like sincere with how they are. I don't know. I feel like now everything like is like I don't know. I like things when like you see them as they are, not like what they're like supposed to kind of. I don't know. Like things feel off or boring or uninteresting when they're shadowed by like facades. If that makes any sense. Like you kind of just look at something and you're like, well, that's not interesting, and that's because it's not. It's not real. You know what I mean? Real things are interesting. Not real things instinctively aren't interesting because they're made up by something or someone or whatever, right? Like obviously this is a fictional story and everything, but I mean like they're presenting real character. The X-Laws were not interesting to me because they had that overly exaggerated, almost kind of like not hard to understand. You can understand at a surface level, but instinctively, you just don't find it interesting or compelling because it's not real. Like it's none of it is real. It's just fake, you know? What are their names? Gundara? I think it's Gundara, right? Gundara is much more interesting because it feels like the leader she has she has like character and like a like Jean was just a girl that was built off a lie, right? Or whatever like facade they wanted to put up. And the context was kind of missing. While the leader seems like while Gandhara it seems like they're built on like workings of information on truth, not like we're building off like some like they're building off like the players and everything going on, like the reality that they live in. You know what I mean? And like the factors that are taking place and everything. That's also what makes Howl compelling and interesting because he is real, like in terms of like his honesty. You know what I mean? Like he's as powerful as he says he is. You know what I mean? Like when Howl says I'll win, he doesn't say it as, you know, putting up false confidence. Like he says it as I'll win, you know I'll win. Yo admits, yes, he'll win. Like that's just because he's that powerful, right? It makes for a compelling argument when it's built off truth. You know, that's why lying is always the best when it's sprinkled with a little bit of truth in it. You know what I mean? A lot of it, like Horohoro's character seems kind of bland, you know, when you look at it because it's like, is there nothing else to him? And it's like, no, there is something to him. It's just he didn't show that. Chocolove is wasn't a bland character and he was actually good, but that's because he was being honest, but it just he's not complete until you see like he doesn't feel I guess Chocolove's is different though. Chocolove's was real. It's just kind of like an honest. It's just he hadn't matured to considering every facet of his life. He hadn't matured to the person he should be. You know what I mean? Like a complete version of himself. Because if you look at it, considering how dark his past was, it's a complete like not that you can't have a dark past and be a really optimistic person and funny and humorful and everything. I don't think humorful is a word, but you know what I mean. Like, not that you can't do that, but it's just like unless it happens like gradually and like for like how to put it, considering all the factors and possibilities in place and like still understand there are layers to that, then sure. But like Chocolate still had kind of some missing layers. You know what I mean? Like it's like I'm sure like you find out once the golem stuff and everything comes back, it's like he still feels like, whoa, yeah, I did do that. I didn't really like address that layer of like my psyche. You know what I mean? Like that is there's still a part of that I haven't explored yet, which is my conscience on how I felt about what I did. You know what I mean? Like obviously he felt like it was bad, but he didn't like fully explore like the repercussions of do I feel like I've been judged? I guess that's kind of deep. That's a little bit of a deep word. I don't like using that word. Like almost like does he feel comfortable to still be himself, whatever that is, after what he's done? Like there's a lot of people that be like, oh, like I should be punished for what I did or something like that. But it's like it's more just like because you want to be yourself without having to have like something in the back of your mind. It's not even like in the back of your mind. It's almost like it feels like in the back of your chest or something. Like just an itch of like you can't actually feel comfortable. You feel unhinged. You feel a little unhinged. You know what I mean? And then like I'm saying this semi experience, but not at a serious level, but like at the minor stuff. Like you know when something bothers you and you're like, okay, I'll just leave it alone. But then it keeps irking you from time to time. You can't feel like even though you being yourself isn't what it was before. You know that there's still like you can't ease yourself. You know what I mean? So I feel like Chocolove kind of, and sometimes you don't realize it. Like it's subconscious. You know, it's in your subconscious a little bit. So I feel like at that point, Chocolove kind of reached that when he died and was in hell, and like he came back and kind of came to terms of like, yeah, yeah, okay. So I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, Yo has gone through his own experiences. That kind of what makes him interesting too. Is like from the start, Yo already had a backstory and stuff, and he was being sincere for himself. I mean, he came from a lonely environment, and with Anna and everything, and Matamune, he already had a version of himself that he grew into. You know what I mean? Like a person that wants to help loneliness, you know, which makes sense. Ren goes through cycles, a little bit of repetition here and there, but I think Ren is getting more and more comfortable with himself. It's kind of like the. I hate making this comparison so much because I know some people may find it a little annoying and a little cliche if we're talking like if you're an anime watcher, but it's like the Vegeta thing, right? It just keeps coming back. You know, the same themes of like my pride or wanting to be powerful or something like that. You know what I mean? But I mean, those are genuine things that, because of the concept of power, you're gonna have that come back repeatedly because there'll always be someone stronger. I do think in this one, in this story though, it's a little interesting because you do have Hao, who like Ren, even in this episode, says we can't beat him, but he still wants to get like greater. But I think he just puts his standard to Yo and others and less like the kami, like the god level, you know, people. So I don't know, that went into like a weird rant, but it was just kind of weird. It was just a little interesting because I'm like, I mean, I've said this before. I don't like talking like overly deep philosophical stuff because I'll be honest, I'm just here for fun. I'm literally just here because I have like you guys who enjoy Shaman King, and I can just talk to you guys and just I don't know, enjoy the show and everything. Because I mean, I've said things here and there about like, oh, the animation is good, sometimes inconsistent, and then I've said sometimes the fights I wish were longer, or yada yada. But at the end of the day, I'm still happy that Shaman King is back and everything. It's just it would have been so boring. Like I don't know, actually, would I have watched this if I didn't have you guys? You know, I'm gonna be. That's weird. I didn't even think about it, but 40 episodes in, it's a little weird that I'm thinking about this now. But I don't think I would have. I don't think I would have done it week by week. I definitely would have done it week by week. I hesitate to even say I may have finished it. I probably would have watched it like a year or two after the whole thing was done. And I probably just would have tried to binge it a little bit. I don't think I would have watched it nearly as well if I didn't have you guys to at least discuss it with. Because I'll be honest, with the people I know one person that watches Shaman King and is watching it now, but outside that, there's literally like there's nothing. And Shaman King's kind of it's a little bit of a niche anime and stuff, but yeah, I mean, it's just on. I mean, this is a great way to just relax and like talk and enjoy. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to go too deep into things because like then people start we start going into like philosophical discussion. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like with this episode, there's little man, there's so much like it's just so cool. Like I said, because you just have like I've been talking for way too long, but you just have like so much stuff unveiled. I mean, like I haven't seen. Also, that's like I haven't seen how like that face he made when he was talking about Horohoro and like the piece that he can like the valuable piece that he is and like how Gondra is like taking control of him or not taking control of him, but like they've taken him because keep in mind he had contacted Team Ren to join him, or not join him, but like there's different things here and there. So he was playing with Team Ren, but yeah, yeah. I just there's just so it's just so like it feels so much more real now, and that's literally what Yo said at the beginning of this. He's like, this feels like the fight's real now. Like there's no real fight for the Shaman King. Like it's weird. I'm also excited for that fight. That fight's gonna be great because now that I've seen, actually seeing Ren, I still don't understand what happened with Ren in terms of his training and his upgrade. Like I think we'll explore that more when he fights Yo. But man, seeing that wasn't as great as seeing Horohoro. When I saw Horohoro get serious, and then they were talking about Horohoro, I was like, okay, I'm still Team Ren. I'm Team Ren. I said they were gonna tie. I said they were gonna tie, but I'm still Team Ren. Like I think, I don't know, man. That's there's just so much there. Like, what do you do against them? They're strong. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just like, oh, they're strong in like power level. Like, I'm talking like there's just so much more depth and growth that could be had with those three than like Ryu, Faust. You know what I mean? Like, Faust has like his own motivation. Ryu's a little like surface level here and there, but that's crazy. I don't know. I'm excited. I feel like it'll be next episode. No, no. We might have like the teaser at the end. Like it'll be a cliffhanger, and right when they're about to start. But yeah, I mean, put that in the comments, guys. What was your thought on the episode? Anything I missed? Anything you want to discuss? Feel free. I'll respond when I can. Hopefully right away. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this reaction, please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you can support the channel, support the videos, get notified when those videos come out. With that being said, you guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode or the next video I post. Hopefully it'll be soon. Take care, peace, and goodbye.